Good morning, everyone. My name is Kaiban, and we have Kavita, Joey, and Jacob as my colleagues for this project. And we are looking at a social entrepreneurial solution to the unequal educational opportunities at the Bryant Community Center. So, overview of our presentation. First, we'll go over specifically the 5 problem. We'll have a solution, and we'll look at the feasibility, sustainability, as well as critical factors for the success of our solution. So our problem is students lacking computing experience, leading to inefficient usage of computers at this center. So there are currently 7 computers at the site, and combated by that, problem is that the center is short on helpers to assist with computing and tutoring. As we can see, we have a quote from the website here, from the CAN website, that the center is in need of tutors after school from 3:30 to 5:30, Monday to Thursday. So it shows that they're really short on staff. Now Kavita will talk about our solution.
So our solution is a big brother, big sister kind of student tutoring program, where older students actually take responsibility to tutor younger students and help them do research and use the computer more efficiently. So basically, there's help on both aspects. So the incentives for the older students are extra computing privilege, possibly hours after the center closes that the students can use for their homework or recreation. These are some possibilities also for incentives. Maybe some partnership with local businesses so they can get part-time jobs and actually get money for college or what have you. And a scholarship for higher education through a corporate sponsorship if you get in contact with, I don't know, any type of corporation. And the tutors would be selected by academic record and proficiency in computers. So also, we assume that there's some type of record of like who comes to the center and how often, so that will probably come into play.
And again, we like basing it on the academic record because that also gives the students incentive to perform well in school, as we think that they will want to take part in this program because they get the other incentives that we discussed. So in terms of feasibility, because the tutors are student volunteers, there would be no monetary expense to the center, and thus there's very little risk involved for the center. So the program is worth a try, and if it does not work for whatever reason, there's not a lot of risk from a financial standpoint, which we know is a big constraint. We looked and found some other institutions that are running similar programs, various big brother, little brother programs, big sister, little sister, in which older students are teaching younger students. So this is a model that has been used in other cases, not specifically the way that we're presenting it, but in high schools and in various other settings. So we do think that it can be successful. In terms of sustainability, so one of the problems that we talked about before was the work, that there are volunteers coming in and helping, but oftentimes they're work study students and other types of volunteers that are only there for a very short, relatively short period of time. So they come, help out, and then they move on. So we think that the high school students, will likely be moving along with the program for a longer period of time, and there will be more time for them to get established with the younger kids and perhaps create a better relationship. And in terms of the constant stream, so the younger students move up, and hopefully you could be teaching them to become tutors as they're younger. They move up and then they become tutors, so there'll be a constant flow of young, up-and-coming tutors coming into the system who want to be helping the younger kids. So there's a constant flow.
And then, in conclusion, just the critical factors that we have for this success is obviously the development of the incentive system that we talked about, and then seeking the right student tutors based off of their grades and the assessment of their proficiency with computers. And then also to keep in mind that these tutors to a certain degree are going to have to be trained. So these can be trained by the staff that are currently at the center and then also by different volunteer staff, people from the university that have experience with education. Open it up for questions.